Hi everyone, I am Harshit Saini. I welcome you all in this channel, Maths by Harshit, and also welcome you in the question series of NCERT of Mathematics. In this question series, I'll discuss each question of NCERT plus previous year questions of boards with the proper concept explanation. If you face any problem while seeing this video in any step or in any question or during solving question by yourself or in any concept, then feel free to ask me in the comment box. I will try to resolve your query as soon as possible. And so without further ado, let's get started. So the first question of NCERT is this one. They ask relation R in the set A is 1, 2, 3 up to 14, and this relation R is defined as ordered pair x comma y such that 3x minus y equal to 0, and we need to check this R on this A is reflexive, symmetric or transitive or not. Okay, so first of all what we need to do, as this set is finite, so what we can do, we need to find R completely. So how we can find? Actually R is ordered pair x comma y such that 3x equal to y. Okay, it means if x equals to 1, what y will come? 3. If x equal to 2, what y will come? 6. If x equal to 3, what y will come? 9. If x equal to 4, y will be 12. And if x equal to 5, y will be 15. After that, all these possible cases will be discarded. Why so? Because we know that R is subset of A cross A if R is a relation defined on A. So this y has also be a member of A, but here y is coming 15, so y is not a member of A. Y does not belongs to A, that's why we discarded. Hence only element in R will be 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9 and 4, 12. These are the elements in the relation R. Okay, so what is the definition of for reflexive? If we need to check for reflexive, if we need to check, how we can check? Reflexive means we need to check is every element of A related to itself or not. Here we observe A is 1, 2, 3 up to 14. So 1, 1 has to be here, 2, 2 has to be here, 3, 3 has to be here, 14, 14 has to be here for being it is a reflexive. But here there is not a single element present, so it is not reflexive. As 1, 1 does not belongs to R. As 1, 1 does not belong to R. Here I am taking 1, 1. You can take 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. It's your choice, because for discarding something, only one example is sufficient. As 1, 1 does not belong to R, so this implies R is not reflexive. You can give reason, because none of the element of A related to itself. Here none is come, because there is no element of A related to itself. But if at least one element is here, if at least one element present here which is not related to itself, then we can also say it is not reflexive. Okay, now next is for symmetric. We need to check for symmetric. For symmetric means if 1 comma 2 is there, 2 comma 1 has to be there. That is what we need to check is we need to check if a comma b belongs to R, then b comma a has to be in R. Okay, if this is possible for each ordered pair, then we say it is symmetric. But you observe same again here, 1 comma 3 belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 does not belongs to R, so this implies R is not symmetric on A. Okay, now for transitive, here for transitive, a comma b belongs to R, b comma c belongs to R, and we need to check a comma c is. If this is happening, then is a comma c belongs to R or not? We need to check. If this is true for each ordered pair, then we can say that is first condition. Okay, one more condition we have, that is or part, that is void situation. In void situation, if some relation contain only a comma b, suppose a comma b belongs to R, a comma b belongs to R, but there is no element in R start with B, then, and it is true for each. Okay, and it is true for each, then we say R is transitive also. R is transitive also. So two things are there. Keep in mind this thing. Okay, now see our relation. In our relation we have 1 comma 3 is there, 2 comma 6 is there, 3 comma 9 is there, 4 comma 12 is there. 1 comma 3 is there, 1 comma 3 is there. Is any element start with 3? Yeah, this element and this element start with 3. This element ending with 3 and this element start with 3. Okay, so these elements we can use. Now see here, one comma 3 belongs to R and 3 comma 9 belongs to R, but 1 comma 9 does not belongs to R. This implies R is not transitive. R is not transitive on A. Okay, so it means this implies R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive on A. Okay, I hope you understand this part. Okay, I hope you understand this part. In this part, firstly we find R explicitly. How we find, you shown, you see here. And for reflexive, for symmetric, and for transitive, I checked. Okay, so next part we'll do in next video. So thank you.